Hey guys, and welcome to WordsAtScale. So due to popular demand, I am finally reviewing SurgeGraph. There's been a lot of requests for a SurgeGraph review, and what I am interested in the most will be the quality of the output, and I will be comparing SurgeGraph to Surfer AI. They both have similar features, and SurgeGraph is of course a much cheaper option. So if you are willing to commit to a 36-month plan, you get unlimited generations for $15, which is huge. And look at all of these features. You have the content writer, which you can use to build your outlines, analyze the SERPs, extract frequently asked questions. So you have your long-form AI, which is their AI copywriter. You have the keyword research functionality, you have your planner and others. And so this is not going to be a full SurgeGraph tutorial with all the features. I rarely do these reviews, but again, what I am doing is trying to decide whether the quality of the output matches the hype. So let's log in my test account. So this is a test account that SurgeGraph gave to me, and I thank them for that. And just a couple of words. The keyword research was the feature I was very interested in. So basically you get all the necessary features on one screen. You have your trends to see if the word is seasonal and or trending. You get your volume metric, your KD, which is the keyword difficulty, and the opportunity score, which is a synthetic metric based on all of the above, and your CPC. And basically, if you're in your blog, you want to target low KD, high opportunity score, and high volume. And so you get your overview of the SERPs. The problem, or the question rather, that I have is maybe due to ignorance, but I have no idea where SurgeGraph gets search data from. So if we enter a seed word of ChatGPT, for example, we can see that a keyword of what is ChatGPT has an enormous volume, as it should, and an extremely high opportunity score. But if we insert the same keyword into the free keyword generator by Ahrefs, which is a industry giant, we immediately see that the KD is 82. So I have no idea how for a keyword with a KD of 82 you can get a 94 or 81 opportunity score. But again, this can be said about every keyword tool out there, be it Google Planner, SEMrush, keywords everywhere. So I'm just curious to know where they get their data from. Other than that, this is a very helpful feature, especially if you're on a budget and you're looking for an all-in-one solution. But now, let's try and generate an article. And since this is a Surfer AI comparison, we'll be using the same keywords. So the first keyword was generative AI search. And you just insert your keyword here, create document. And again, the beauty of SurgeGraph is that it's going to do everything. So it's going to create an outline, it will write an article, it will optimize everything, and it will do keyword research. But again, as far as keyword research, I have questions. So, okay, let's enter this window here. And basically what we can do is to follow the instructions on the right hand side. We can add and basically course correct the AI starting from here, but I will be just accepting everything to mimic what Surfer AI is doing, so the comparison is fair. So I will be going over the outline, introduction to generative AI search, how it works, benefits, overcoming limitations, the future of search. Looks actually very similar to what Surfer AI did. So let's click continue. The suggested keyword length is 25 to 3500 words, and we will be generating talking points, question and contextual terms. Generate. Oh, okay, so that was fast. And we can see our outline with the talking points on the left hand side, and you can expand each section. You can move this around if you think the heading should be in a different order. The tone of voice, we did have auto tone of voice, with Surfer AI, so I will be just accepting the first suggestion here, and I will be leaving creativity at normal and readability at 7th to 8th grade, which is what Hemingway app is evaluating as good readability. Start writing. And this is much faster than Surfer AI, like it's taken, I think, a minute at most. And we can see that the default SEO score is 64. And let's use the auto optimization feature. So Surfer AI auto optimizes on the backgrounds. And here we need to actually click a few things. So let's auto optimize. And it's going to analyze the content and suggest a list of different things that you can do to optimize. Okay, it looks like we can optimize the title. I won't be optimizing the URL because this is a fake example. I'll be accepting all the contextual terms. Accept all. Optimized. I'll be adding the links. Decorations, whatever they are. So everything has been accepted. And we are at 72. So this is appears like a very well optimized article, which is a 2,700 words long. And again, I like that about Surfer AI, that it doesn't just pump out a 4,000 or 5,000 word long content. It looks at the SERPs and decides on the word length then. And SurgeGraph appears to be doing the same. And before I actually judge the content itself, I decided that we need to have a neutral app to decide on the SEO score. So I'll be pasting both pieces of content into Neuron Writer. It won't be fair to paste the SurgeGraph into the Surfer AI, just as it won't be fair to paste Surfer AI into SurgeGraph. So let's pre-populate the meta. Generative AI in search. I'll just paste the same here. And the score is 56. So let's head back to our table. SEO score. So I have no idea what the score is for SurgeGraph, but for Surfer it's going to be 56. So meta is pre-populated. So, okay. Now let's do the same with the SurgeGraph. And I don't understand why it doesn't copy the title tag. It's not very convenient, but no biggie. So this is the H1. Okay, and it's 58. So an auto-optimized output from SurgeGraph gave a 58 Neuron Writer score. So let's go back to our table. 58 versus 56, so very close. And let's just check other metrics. So the word count is 2681. And the second number is for Surfer AI. Okay. Let's check. The readability is 36. Okay, good score. Everything close to 40 is good. So readability is 36 and it was 28 for Surfer AI. Let's check Hemingway. And for Hemingway, it says it's an okay readability at grade 13, even though we were targeting grade 7th to 8th. So grade 13, okay. Okay. G13. And for Surfer AI, it was poor and grade 15. Let's see what the plagiarism score is. Again, I am using Grammarly to check for plagiarism because I do that for every tool and I have tested a lot of tools. So there is very little point for me in switching to Copyscape, for example. And I am not interested in absolute figures. I am interested in comparisons. So I don't care if it's 5 or it's 15, as long as all of the tools are measured the same way. And plagiarism is at 10. Plagiarism, and plagiarism for Survey AI was lower, twice as low. It was 5. Let's check the AI score. Scan now. 0, as expected. Originality is measuring everyone at 0 nowadays. Okay, 0 for Surfer, 0 for AI. Now the most subjective metric of all, which is flow, and which is basically me looking at the output. So let's look at the output together. So immediately you're in auto-optimized mode. Okay. So first things first, and I have noticed this with every output from SurgeGraph, the intro is extremely long. So let's see how long this is. This is almost 250 words long, so this is enormous. Looking to explore the potential of generative AI storage, look no further than Vertex AI. Oh, one of the leading platforms for generative AI. Oh, what is Vertex AI? Sorry guys, I have to Google this. Generative AI search, so why wait? Whether you're looking for demos or speaker events, and this is just wrong information, sorry. I wouldn't say it's hallucinated since it's talking about a certain product, but it's not addressing the search intent. Understanding how generative AI search works, this technology available in Google Cloud. Does it mention the word Google anywhere? Apart from Google Cloud. Creating new content, applications, benefits, and generative AI is revolutionizing the way we search information. Okay. GPT-3, AI snapshots, joining Search Labs waitlists. What is this? Code tips. Well, this is just, I don't know what to say. I mean, sometimes it is in the ballpark of what we want to say. The paragraphs are very long, so there is very little concrete information about the actual Google event that happened and the many things that Google introduced, so I don't see any references to that. So I have no idea. I don't think this is accurate information, guys. Sorry. So it went so well. I would have to score this. My gut feeling tells me that I should be scoring this a 1. Same way we did with the SUVs for Survey AI, which just destroyed the topic. And I gave the Survey AI a 3, so I will be generous once again and objective somewhat. So I will be giving it a 3, but this is not addressing the search intent at all. This is optimized, low plagiarism, high readability, but completely missing the point output, which is kind of sad because everything else is quite good. Okay, let's hope the second keyword is going to return better results. So I need to exit this. So the second keyword was the best SUVs for large families. Okay, so the content goal is to identify the top 7 large SUVs, provide expert reviews, and highlight the best SUVs for families. So looks good. Let's hit continue. The recommended seems to be 25 to 35 in most of the cases. Okay, generate. And I like how fast the SurgeGraph is. Maybe it's because it's not fact-checking anything. But I don't know. It's much faster than Survey AI. Okay, we'll leave everything as is and we'll start writing. And you have a nice progress bar here, which was missing from Survey AI. So this is a nice touch also. Oh, I just realized this looks like Jasper. Copyright. Hang on. Jasper, give me. Jasper. Yeah, don't you see a resemblance? So this is the Jasper's logo, and this is SurgeGraph. Well, it's not a logo of SurgeGraph, but it's an icon, but still funny. Okay. I'll be accepting these suggestions one by one. Same way as with the first article, add links, add decorations. Okay, everything is accepted, and the score is 61. So that's optimized. Yeah, that's optimized. Exit view. So okay, we'll be pasting this to Neuron Writer also. Before we do, we'll paste the infamous Surfer AI's article, which is best overall model name. Let's see how it scores. And this has scored 52. Okay, let's note that. And now let's paste in the SurgeGraph's article. Still didn't paste the H1 for some reason. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. The meta is pre-populated and the score is 60. So the score is 60 and the Surfer AI was 52. And I don't know if it's over optimization or what, but still a higher score than Surfer AI. The word count on this is 3248. Let's now check readability. And the readability on this piece of text, this output, is 54, so very high readability. And this is Grammarly. Let's check Hemingway. And this is grade 10. Okay, so 54. And okay, grade 10. So once again, better numbers than Surfer AI. Let's check for plagiarism. And the percentage of plagiarized content is 10 once again, same as last time. So we got 10 here also. So this is slightly better than the Surfer AI. And the content score, not content score, the AI score, sorry. The AI score is 0. I'm getting confused with all the tabs. 0 and 0. And we did have 7 here, I think. And now let's check the readability. So let's go to, again, huge intro, but in this type of articles, it is kind of what is expected. Large families in search of the perfect vehicle need to consider SUVs such as the Yukon or whatever, Grand's Wagoneer, Jeep, and Chevrolet Tahoe. The best SUVs such as offer more than just one spacious interior. In this article, we'll explore the top rated. Okay. Large families need a vehicle. That's why large SUVs are becoming increasingly popular. And then you have your BMW X7, Cadillac, Lincoln, Mercedes, Audi, Lexus. The best SUVs, characteristics and features, top picks. And pros and cons. I'm a little bit confused about the outlines. So first these are expert reviews, and you get your BMW, Cadillac, Lincoln, and Audi. Then characteristics and features, and we're talking about Ford Expedition suddenly, and Chevrolet Tahoe, which weren't mentioned here. Then size matters, best full size, and these are the Toyota Sequoia is a huge SUV. Okay. Performance, and I'm a little bit confused in that the number of models and the sequence in which they are reviewed is constantly changing. So I'm not sure if this has to be edited, but this is a much better kind of output than what Surfer AI did. Still, even the pros and cons, like lower fuel efficiency, and that's the pros and cons of family SUVs in total, not per model. So this is weird. I don't think I'm digging this output, to be honest, but this is way better than Surfer AI. So I will be scoring the output as 5. And yeah, so ease of use, I think that was very easy to use. So I scored Surfer AI as 10, and I would give SurgeGraph a 10 as well. Features, 8. Features. I think in terms of features, they are comparable. Like there is no AI detection or the bulk mode or the chat mode that are promised in Surf AI, but you have your keyword research tool here. And so I'll be giving it 8 as well. As far as the pricing, this is a clear winner. So if I were to compare this to Surf AI, this is at least a 7 or an 8. But I am not impressed with the fact-checking capabilities of SurgeGraph, and I am not that impressed with the outputs, actually. So it bootstrapped the first one, and it provided the semi-coherent output for the second one. But I do realize that if you're writing, these are difficult topics. So let's just say that straight right off the gate. I have picked difficult topics. And if this were something very generic, I'm sure the output would have been much better. But as of now, SurgeGraph appears as it is not capable of writing for these modern content pieces and topics. So yeah, that's it. So my verdict is that if you're looking for a Surf AI alternative, SurgeGraph may be your option. As far as pricing, it's head and shoulders above the Surf AI. It gives you better SEO scores, better readability, comparable plagiarism, comparable word counts. I didn't like the flow in neither. And the AI score is the same. So if you're on a budget and if you're looking for a AI copywriting tool that does everything, maybe SurgeGraph is your choice. And especially if your niche does not require extensive fact checking, or you're not writing about, up-to-date, real-time happening topics. That's it. Hope you found this video helpful. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.